I'm Nicola. I'm a network service technician for Yorkshire Water. If a customer phones in with any flooding issues, first a jet van would attend and then they would send myself out as a network service technician to investigate the problem a little bit further. So we would camera the sewers, make sure that everything's okay, find the source of the issue and resolve the issue for the customer. At first I had my reservations, and I think a lot of the guys had their reservations about me also, but it's brilliant. My whole team so supportive. Well, when I first started at Yorkshire Water, I started in the contact centre, which was predominantly women, so working in a male environment I thought would be more of a challenge than it's actually been. Everybody's taken to me really well. They're all very supportive on and off the field. Everybody's great, and I couldn't ask for a better reception.
Hi, I'm Leanne Fox. I'm the duty manager at Yorkshire Water. I'm responsible for operational delivery of service within the company, and I manage escalation of risks and impacts in the business. Relationships can always be a bit of a challenge, and I think whenever you work on a site that's predominantly male, I think that can prove to have some difficulties in terms of provision of facilities and sort of people's initial perception of women, but I think I'm really good at relationships, so I think working one-on-one with people and then getting to know them as a group, and I think it really helps to break down some barriers. Probably in my head I've probably had to work a lot harder, or maybe I felt that I've had to work a lot harder just to kind of prove myself. So I think certainly encouraging right from being children, doing more sciences and engineering at school, and I think that could be encouraged right throughout. I think we already are starting to employ more female apprentices and encourage women in that department. But I think it's probably as well people that, especially some women that I know that are trying to get into operational roles but haven't necessarily been given the opportunity because they haven't got the operational experience. But I think sometimes that people just have different skills that they can lend to an operational incident. I think they just need to be given the opportunity. But I think attitudes are certainly changing towards that, certainly as our structure becomes younger.
So my name is Lindsay Page and I'm a wastewater operations manager. So I'm responsible for the wastewater network, so that means that I have a large team working for me and looking after our 5 million customers to investigate, repair and maintain the sewer network. My advice to women would be don't knock it before you try it. It's a fast-paced environment. We operate at 100 miles an hour, 365 days a year, and no day is the same. And I guess that's why I love the role. There's an area we can focus on around the women we already have within the business, and how can we encourage them to join into the operational roles that we have available. I can remember very early on in my career walking into a room with 15 men sat around the table. I did feel quite intimidated being the only female in the room. And I guess, thinking back, there's probably people here in the business that still feel like that to this day, which is a shame. But I guess my advice to those women is that there's probably 4 key skills that you need to work in a male-dominated environment. So determined, being authentic, having thick skin and being patient.